Looking at NVIDIA or NVDA, you can see that we have been moving in a nice uptrend here over the past few months. Actually, I would say over the past year, just going up and up and up and up and up. So I think that's really cool to see all of that going on here, and definitely in an uptrend, and right now it looks like we're getting a nice little pullback here. As we look at the daily time frame, you can see that we put in a fresh little supply level from 93 up to 95, and we've had some gap movement that we need to overcome over here, and right now we're retesting a little bit of resistance, or excuse me, a little bit of support that I see right around here, right around the $85 amount. Now, is this going to hold here for another retest of the high, or is it going to fail? It's too early to say here on this particular time frame whether or not that's going to play out. So I think we ought to go look at our smaller time frame to get a good read on this support area here. And looking at the support level, you can see it here nicely on the 4-hour time frame. We've pushed up, and now we're pushing into this aqua level that we were just talking about, right around the 85 level. This is really what the level, and really what I was seeing on the daily time frame is this aqua level here. And yes, we are in an uptrend, and this is just a pullback, so let's not kid ourselves. Let's not try to get ahead of ourselves. This is just a little pullback, and this is the type of a pullback that we would like to get long on, and then take it into the $100 level potentially. So getting a pullback like this is absolutely awesome for a possible way of just buying and selling pullbacks in the direction of trend, or in this case, the long direction. So we'll see if that doesn't continue to play out this week. Looking at Twitter this week, you can see here on the weekly, we've had a big retest of the weekly supply level here at the 24.90 level up to 26.69. We shot out of that weekly supply in a huge fashion and right back down into, we'll just say, the $15 level, basically from $15.69 up to $18.35, and pushing into this area here. We've really filled the gap in my mind. I think it's very important that we look at the gap fill right here. All right, we filled that gap, and now I think that we can go lower. Okay, now that we've filled the gap, I would be looking for us to really retest the lows down here. So gap fill and then push even lower on Twitter. So I'm looking for this thing to go down. As we look at all this stuff, again, mind you, this is big time frame perspectives. This is technical analysis only on big time frame perspectives. We're not accounting for any type of outside news or regulations or anything like that. Just this is what's going on from a technical perspective. We're seeing that this thing should go down. Now we've hit these other zones that you can see the 1644 level that was just barely touched, and then recoiled off of that. And we just got the retest of this blue zone, and now we're starting to push down again. Okay, so the trend is down, and I'm really looking for the retest of the lows, and we have several bounces on these two levels here, so I'm thinking that we're going to go even lower, and I'd be looking right around the $14 amount for this thing to find the to really retest the lows of the year. Okay, so we will see how that continues to play out here, but I'm just looking short on this market based upon the technical analysis as it presents itself. Looking at the 4-hour time frame, you can see again the gap close is up there. We've been kind of playing around in the range here for the past several days too. It's just been really kind of range bound, and it looks like we're going to be breaking out of that range. We really need to break 1768 for us to break to the downside. That's the bottom of this chocolate zone here that we have. You can see the wonderful retest of the zone from 1859 up to 1869, or excuse me, 1896 as our resistance level goes. But again, I'm just looking for price to break through this and to go even lower down into the $14 range overall. But this coming week, that's what we're doing. We're doing a prediction for this week. I'm still seeing us going down here into the $16 level very easily for this coming week.